Yes, Ras Hashem Yitzbarach, we're here with our Kitzur Shulchan Aruch Yomi Zayin of Siman Kuf Chaf Dalid. Ois Hey, Divrei Torah Mesamchnes Lev. Divrei Torah make people happy. Shenamar Pikuda Hashem Yisharim Mesamche Lev. Ulachain. So B'Tisha B'Av Lil Moed Torah came B'Dvar HaTzivim Es Liboy. And therefore it's forbidden to learn Torah on Tisha B'Av except for things that make him sad. Kegoyin Sefer Yirmiyah, B'Dvarim Haraim Shabbai, the bad things that are written in Sefer Yirmiyah, Upsukin Nechama Shabbai Yadalig, the comforting psukim he has to skip. V'chein Puraniya Shomas Ha'elim Sheksuvim Sham Yadalig, and also the Puraniyas that come onto the Umas Ha'elim has to skip that also. V'chein Mutter Lomad Sefer Eiv, it's mutter to learn Sefer Eiv, Umedrash Eicha, and the Medrash of Eicha, Ugmar Perak Eil Megalchen, and in Moed Katan. The third parak, Eil Megalchen, is mutter to learn Demayr B'dinei Avol Medudah. There it talks about Hilchos, Velas, and Nidui. Ubahagata, the parak Hanizakim, and in Mesaftis Gittin, parak Hanizakim, you can read the Agata to Gemaras over there. The Yerushalmi Sif, Mesaftis Hainis, because those Gemaras are Mayri Mei Chorban, it talks about the Chorban in those Gemaras. The Af Be'ilushu Mutter Lomad, and even the things which is permitted to learn on Tisha B'Av, Asr L'Ayin B'Hem is a Kusha V'Teretz. You can't learn it too deeply, you can't be Ma'ayin and Mikashas or Teretz, because that itself is also a drush or even drasha Kimisam because that makes you happy. Anything that a person is mutter to learn himself, like these things, it's also mutter lomid gab he can teach it to children as well. Mutter liquor is called seder haydem. I feel is mekame. He can read in davening the regular morning things that he reads even mishnayos ez mekayim. The Seder Ma'amadais in Weimar, they used to say something called Ma'amadais. You cannot say those these days. This day, Afilu Misharag Lamber B'chayim, even somebody who normally says it every day. Aisvav, Afilu Ubaris Vanika is even a pregnant woman or a nursing woman, Apapishim Stav, Reis Harbe, even though it is very hard for them, Tzrichas Lahash Matanis, they still have to fast. And Molayba Makram Shesh Lachash Chas V'Shalom Sakana, unless there's a chashash of Sakana. But a sick person, even if he doesn't have a sakana, he could be makel not to finish the tinus. Rakisana is the shaisi for sure should fast a few hours. Mikoshkenu who college for sure if he's a weak person generally. The Aleta is after Shiva Yamim, and a woman who just given birth after 7 days, between 7 and 30 days after birth, and Nami Dina Kafela Shem Sakana. She has a din of sick person that there is no sakana. Even though she's not sick. If she feels that she is fully strong, and she will not be damaged from fasting, she should finish the tinus. These people who do need to eat on Tisha B'Av, they shouldn't eat leisure foods, just the minimal that they need to stay healthy. Zayin, it is forbidden to wash, whether in cold or hot water. Also, even to stick his fingers into water, it is aser. This is only washing that is enjoyable. But if it's not for tainig, then it would be mutter. So therefore, in the morning when we do Netilas Yadayim, we should only wash his fingertips. That's the ikar did what you need to do for the Netilas Yadayim. Because the ruach ra is only on fingertips. Well, after he dries his hands a little bit, but and they're still a drop wet, he could use that to be ma'avir enough to wipe his eyes. The aim of meluchlachis for if his eyes are very dirty, some people after they wake up from sleep they have a lot of stuff on their eyes. And normally he washes it off, right? He could do now what he normally does, and he doesn't have to be chayshish. If somebody gets some dirt on his fingers, or similar to that, he can wash the dirty part. Or someone goes to the bathroom, he can wash his hands a little bit like he normally does. For Tfilas Mincha also he washes his fingers. Nashim, or anybody for that matter, who is cooking and they need to wash off the foods, mutaris, it's mutter to do so. There's no intention for washing there, it is just to rinse off the food. Somebody is going to do a mitzvah, he has no way to get to the mitzvah except unless he passes through like a stream of water, Over b'mayim, he can go through beim halikasav beim b'chazarasav beim echoshes, whether to get there or to get back. It's not a problem. Avol im haylech b'shvol mamayna, if he goes for money purposes, he's going to prevent a loss or something like that. Ba'alichasay, whether it's mutter to go, ub'chazarasay asur, but it's asur to come back through the water. Haba min adarech v'ragav keos, someone who traveled on the road and his feet are weak and hurting him. Mutter l'rachzav, he can wash them in water. Ice test. Even though the only thing that is asur is rechitza shel tainug, mikol makem isha, a woman shachat tefillas b'leil Tisha B'av, that she's supposed to go to the mikvah on the night of Tisha B'av. Loy, she should not go. Ki d'vad asur b'tashmish, since she's asur anyway, she does not go to the mikvah that night. Ice yud. Sicha gamkin ina asura ela shel tainug. The only shmearing which is asur is only if it's an enjoyable one. If somebody has some sort of I don't know if it's an ailment or just a scabs or some sort of stuff on his head, or any other refuah, then he could do sicha for that. It's mutter lasai. Oisyan alf. The sandal in asar al sha'ar. It's only forbidden to wear shoes that are leather. Al shal beged if it's cloth. If as long as it's not covered in leather, mutter. If somebody goes in between the guy and he has to wear shoes, so they shouldn't laugh at him, it's mutter. He should at least put dirt inside his shoes. I mean, even here, not to wear shoes. And the Mishnah Berurah says, regardless, they're going to laugh at you. It's not you don't have to worry about trying to fit in. Somebody who's sitting in a store, for sure it's us to wear shoes. Somebody who's walking very far, since it's a big tircha, they didn't ask him to wear shoes. And what he can wear his shoes when he gets to the city, he should take them off. And if he's sitting in a wagon, is forbidden. Yud Beis, Tashva Shemitah Aser, V'yeshal Hachmer Afil B'nigir B'ishtai is forbidden to Tashva Shemitah, and those are a machmer, not needed to touch his wife. Yod Gimel, Aser Lishal B'Sham Chaver B'Tisha, you can't greet your friend on Tisha B'Av. I feel like Tzafar Tavra, even just to say good morning, V'Kietzabai Aser. The Im Al Aretz, the Im Am Ha'aretz, if an Am Aretz who doesn't know the halachas, or a guy asks him, he says, Shalai Mesha B'Safar, he should answer with a lowered voice and a mumbly voice, Shalai Yak Pidu Alav, enough that they won't be upset that he didn't answer. The Fein Aser L'Shlayach Durim Chaver, it's forbidden to send your friend a present, Shazeh B'Chlash Yal Shalom, that is like greeting him in the morning. You shouldn't go for a stroll in the shuk. You shouldn't come to laughter or joy. Smoking tobacco. There are those who say it's aser. There's those who are matter and after chatzos privately in his house. Continue tomorrow.